It's your boy all.star.geek here. So with the announcement of Man of Tomorrow, the sequel or semi-sequel, the James Gunn's version of Batman Superman, I guess, if you will. With the announcement and with the team up that Peacemaker, all these other different characters, Green Lantern are all going to be in it together. I figured here are my three theories on who the bad guy could be, why Lex Luthor and Superman are teaming up, and what I think it could lead up to in the future. So number one, everybody's saying, oh, it might be Brainiac, it might be an international, intergalactical battle, like that kind of thing, where he has to team up with all the quote-unquote Justice Leaguers at the moment. That's a good theory. I like it, and it makes a lot of sense. But I don't think it's gonna be that, no. What I personally would want, and I know it's cliche because they used him so many times, I feel like General Zod would be perfect for this. Think about it. General Zod has to come in and finish the mission that Kal-El's parents, as far as we know, James Gunn said yes, but I'm just saying they could retcon and be like, oh no, it was a corrupt thing, like, they lied, it was BS, they got paid off. Because, again, Mr. Terrific's line, oh, I know those guys, Superman. If they had actual evidence, they wouldn't just say it just to say it. Though that video is real. Like, come on, like, those people couldn't get paid. It was a very cliche line for me, and I thought it was really dumb for him to say, like, sure, because people can't be paid off. Sure, people can't be bribed for the most powerful man and wealthiest man in Metropolis. So that was really dumb. So I think it'd be General Zod. Think about it. He comes in, all of Lex Luthor's bias, all of his Galaxy Watch now makes sense, because now there really is a bad Superman in their perspective. General Zod is the evil Superman coming here, and maybe he can kind of do like a Man of Steel, where he gives us a warning. There's one amongst you, a Kryptonian, a Superman. Krypton's last hope. A child by the name of Kal-El. Just you have him be the villain. Have him set up Lex Luthor as like a future potential hero, or at least, because for those who don't know, he's been a Justice League member in some points in the comics. So it kind of makes sense where him and Maxwell Lord can flip the script and the money and be like, okay, we'll both create a League of Justice, a Justice League, if you will.
Say that again?
But yeah, that would be my, like, who I'd want the villain to be. So number two, I think Amanda Waller and the rest of Argus are going to create Lex Luthor's suit. Because think about it, at the end of Superman, he's been taken to Bel Rev. That's where all the supervillains are from in the DC universe, or the DC in James Gunn's version so far. It stands to reason that his bald ass being in jail, to quote Superman the movie. His bald ass is in jail. Amanda Waller comes in, I have a proposition for you. Lex Luthor, I'm the world's smartest man in this whole entire galaxy. No man except for that filthy Kryptonian has ever stepped up to my level and been compared to me. Do you really think I'll be one of your lackeys? Do you think I'll work for you, Waller? I'm asking you to be part of my Suicide Squad or my Creature Commandos. What I am asking you is to fix a mistake you created. Your portals were a sign that we're ready for a higher life form, that we have advanced so far that gods are now being offended. Under our supervision and with our resources, you will be under our control, and we will monitor you. Because this being, this Kryptonian who you've studied and hated for so much, has a boss bigger and badder than he is. And we're going to need a weapon. So far, your little Lex goons over here can't do the trick. But if we modify them, use a little bit of Kryptonian Scientology, or science, I hate using the word Scientology because, of the church. But, you can adapt it. And only can be into your blood cells connected, and only you can control it. Under our supervision, of course. So I feel like that would be the reason Lex Luthor gets his super suit in the Man of Tomorrow, because he gets Superman's help, a bit of Green Lantern help, Shiara's hot girls help as well. And they had them all together and they create the battle suit that we know from the comics. Okay, last, but definitely not least, my final theory for the new Superman Man of Tomorrow is that Batman's going to show up either in a post-credit scene or be in the background, because as far as we know, there is a version of Batman, but this Waller has a version of her Batman that she's at Batfleck, and as the Creature Commandos has showed us, there's another Batman in this universe. So what if, Batman shows up, calls Mr. Terrific, calls him out and saying, "You were the world's smartest man alive until I walked into the room. I'm Batman, and this is the actual encrypted video." They were warning, Cal. It was a warning that General Zod would come for you, would come for this planet, because he corrupted the message. That was never your parents' message. Your parents wanted you to be a hero of today, the world's champion, the man of tomorrow. Anyways, that's my little fan theories for Man of Tomorrow. Thank you for coming back and watching my videos. As always, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm your all.star.geek, signing off.